So another concept that we'll talk about today is what I call the change in momentum. So we have talked about momentum at the beginning. So today we'll look at what we call the change in momentum. So the change in momentum is the difference let me write that, the difference in momentum before and after an event, right? So the change in momentum is the difference in momentum before and after an event. So what do we mean by that? I will show it below. So in order to represent the change in momentum, we use delta, this symbol delta P. So this represents what? The change in momentum, right? That represents the change in momentum, right? And then, so if we were to write down, or were to expand it, or write in terms of the full formula, we'll have the change in momentum, which will be equals to the momentum after an event minus the momentum before an event, right? That's how we write it, right? So some people can sometimes write it as PF minus the P initial, right? And this is also expanded. So you all know the formula of momentum. So it's mass. So that will be the V of the final velocity, right? Minus the mass of V initial velocity, right? Which can also be written, you can take out the common factor there, which is mass, you'll have V final minus the V initial. That gives us what? The formula for what? That's what gives us the formula for what? For the change in momentum. So that's what change in momentum is. So remember, just the change in momentum, but the formula, but the units, it's still the same, right? So that's what change in momentum is. That's one that we'll actually talk about in going forward. I hope you've enjoyed. So we'll talk more later about the change in momentum. We'll do some examples.